It's time for some of the best food in Walt Disney World. We're also going shopping and some other surprises because it's time to have the perfect day in Disney Springs. Hey everybody, we're back with another episode in our Perfect Day series. This time we're kicking it back at Disney Springs, home of shopping, dining, and other fun experiences. We're gonna go to some of my favorite foods in all of Walt Disney World here. We're gonna get some snacks maybe you don't know about, check out some of the shops, some other fun, exciting experiences along the way. So I hope you're ready, I hope you're excited. We got a lot to do, a lot to eat. Let's be honest, we have a lot to eat. The nice thing about a Disney Springs day compared to a park day, it's much more laid back. It's much more leisurely. It doesn't take near as much effort and planning. Of course, if there's a dining reservation you really want to get, you should snag that. My first stop when I head to Disney Springs, I recommend it be your first stop as well if you have interest in going to this particular bakehouse. I bet you know where I'm going already. But we're gonna go check out the situation at Gideon's Bakehouse. Gideon's Bakehouse is home to the famous half-pound cookies. They are absolutely incredible. They're a cult fave. They had one in Orlando and then opened one in Disney Springs officially just at the beginning of last year, and they are the place to be for sweet treats. I would argue this is possibly the best dessert in all of Walt Disney World, and people line up for a very long time to get them. Or they run a virtual queue. So I always recommend if you're coming to Disney Springs and you want Gideon's, check out the situation here first in case they're running that virtual queue. That way you can sign up. They'll give you a quoted time. You can go about your day, have fun, do other things, and then they'll text you when it's time to come get your cookies. But it doesn't look like they're running a virtual queue today, and I can just hop in the line. I'm so excited. It's only taken about maybe 10 minutes of being in line, and I'm almost up to the front. I'm next to come in and get my cookies. When you jump in line, they give you the monthly card. It's Pride Month, so look how cute the little gargoyle is with the rainbow wings. And then it says everything they have on the back. So they have their limited edition cookie up at the top. They have the specials that they have, the list of their coffees, as well as their classic cookies. One of my favorites is the coffee cake, which is only available in the mornings or until it's sold out. But I'm also really eyeing this white chocolate caramel macadamia nut, which is the monthly cookie. But I'm also a huge fan of the cookies and cream peanut butter. It's going to be a game time decision. Yay! Thank you! I love it in here. It's like if the Haunted Mansion had a beautiful bakery baby. Do I need this shirt? I'm obsessed with that. I bought the shirt when it was the fake Joe Rohde, Dr. Brimstone. It was clearly inspired by Joe Rohde. So like, do I need another Gideon shirt? I don't know. We're going to be buying some stuff today because it's a whole Disney Springs episode. But here is my Gideon's haul. I couldn't decide between the two cookies I wanted, so I got both because it's perfect day and we can have two cookies. Let's be honest, I'm gonna save them because they're so big. I don't know if I could ever possibly eat one in one sitting, but I have a lot of Gideon's cookies always in my freezer. This one is the coffee cake cookie. It is a delicious signature streusel cookie. It's basically like a coffee cake and a cookie had a beautiful baby. It's only available in the mornings or until they sell out. So if this one looks good to you, you're gonna wanna come here early. This is the cookie of the month. It's a salted caramel white chocolate chip macadamia nut. I love a macadamia nut based cookie, and the addition of salted caramel. They said it's a really good like salt sweet blend. I'm excited to try it. And then I adore Gideon's coffees. My favorite is the peanut butter, and then the ginger snap. They don't have the ginger snap anymore, but my favorite of the currents is the peanut butter. This is just the classic though, because I thought with the all these things, the peanut butter would be the very rich addition to the meal, so this is just a classic cold brew from them. Now's the best part, the taste test. I broke this one in half to see if there were any surprises inside, and you can see the gooey salted caramel. It's got so many chocolate chips and macadamia nuts. Holy moly. I don't know how they do this. Their cookies are ooey and gooey and they taste like cookie dough, which I think there's like 6 people in the world that don't like that, but I want an ooey gooey cookie. I like cookie dough better than a cookie, and this is the embodiment of that. It's definitely sweet. It's got those big white chocolate chips. It's got a nice crunch from the macadamia nut, a little salted caramel action, which really comes through. That's an excellent cookie, but you gotta see the inside of this coffee cake one. Hold on, I'm breaking it. Do you see that? It's like literally like a cinnamon coffee cake baked into a cookie. Oh my gosh, that one's so good. Washing it down with their classic cold brew. Definitely sweeter than what I normally order, but the least sweet of their coffees. It's just a nice cold brew, little milk. That coffee cake cookie is probably the best cookie I've ever had. Consistently, some of the monthly ones come in and steal my heart for a moment, but consistently, this is the best cookie. It is so unique. It is so delicious. It is so buttery, cinnamony. It is so ooey and gooey and delicious. And yes, I'm eating this for breakfast on this perfect day because coffee cake is somehow a breakfast food, and there's no way you can tell me this is worse for you than a donut. So kids use that argument, eat cookies for breakfast. But we started with like the best spot in Disney Springs, so where do we go from here? Now that we've had our first feeding of the day, it's time to walk around a little bit. We're gonna have many more feedings, don't you worry. This is gonna be a highlight reel of some of the best things in Disney Springs. We're gonna head over to the marketplace side and do a little browsing, a little shopping. My goal is to go to a specialty shop that gets a very long line and hopefully beat the line since it's still in the early afternoon. And there's a very fun exclusive thing you can do at this store that is finally back. Don't these Lego statues just amaze you? I can only imagine the man hours it took to make Sorcerer Mickey Lego. But that's a good hint for where we're headed next. It's the Lego store. It looks like it has a little bit of a line already, but I've seen it be much, much longer. You see how long this queue actually is. And it's not filling up near all of it. So we're gonna head into the Lego store because they have a very cool signature thing you can do here. Okay, it was only about 5-10 minutes in the line and I'm in the store. They're limiting people that come in the store, but that allows you to have a lot more fun and freedom when you walk around. But we're not in here just to look at Legos, even though the Home Alone Lego house is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And if I find the Harry Potter collection, I will get easily distracted. But we are here for a very specific purpose. And it's to make myself into a Lego. So I'm gonna make my own custom Lego that looks like me, but they are running a virtual queue. So I just signed up. They said it's gonna be about 2.5 hours, so now I'm trapped in the Lego store for 2.5 hours. That's obviously not true. I can go do whatever else I'd like in Disney Springs, and when they get a text, I have 10 minutes to come back, or at least let them know what my status is. So I'm gonna go continue enjoying Disney Springs, and then when I get a text back, I don't have to wait in the line again. I come in through the exit, and I get to make my own Legos. So I'm gonna look around the store for... I have literally stopped dead in my tracks because I have seen the most glorious Lego creation I've ever seen. Oh, this is beautiful. I expected to be dazzled by like a Harry Potter Lego set, but there's a literal Titanic Lego set. Do I need this? Oh my gosh, they do in fact have the Hogwarts set. Do I need a $400 Lego set? No, that's literally ridiculous. But is it? I was also directed by a cast member to this Stranger Things set of 11 and a Demogorgon. I'm literally obsessed with Stranger Things. I've been talking about it nonstop on my Instagram. That's wild. Do I need that? I need to get out of here is what I need. I'm gonna spend so much money. All right, I gotta get out of here since we're coming back anyway, but well, first we should take a selfie with Hulk. Okay, now we leave because we'll be coming back. And while we're over here on this side, we're gonna do a little more shopping. And we're gonna do a little oogling at the Maleficent Lego. Just amazing. It boggles me every time. Like how? Let's go into World of Disney though. World of Disney is the largest Disney store on property. It's an absolutely massive store where you get a lot of goodies. Now, not every goodie. A lot of people think, oh, I'm coming to Disney Springs on my last day. I can get anything I saw in the theme parks here at the World of Disney. And while that's a good theory, it's not true, because if there's something specialty to a certain attraction or even to a certain park, you might not find it here. But as far as like all your general stuff, you can usually find it at World of Disney. So let's take a look at some of the hot items. The Pride collection is here, of course. They still don't have this year's ears, though. We've seen the new ones in Disneyland, but not yet here. We have the newest set of Mickey Mouse, the main attraction. It's the teacups. So there's the ears. What do you guys think about these? I am undecided. Here's my theory about this whole collection. If you remember this from last year or 2 years ago at this point, they did the Minnie Mouse, the main attraction, and they did ears, Loungefly, pin for all these attractions. And now they're doing them again, but Mickey? That seems ridiculous. And I'm upset they didn't just pick new attractions. Like, I don't need another set of each of these attractions' ears. Not that I even got them all the first time. You know what I mean? Like, could we not have done Epcot attractions? That would have been cool. Obviously, this is my favorite part of any Disney store. Ear wall. I have the vast majority of these, so no purchases here today. Made it to the Marvel section. No hope for the Wanda ears. I'm still holding out for them, but they do have a lot of other Doctor Strange items, including mini America Chavez things. They have a few Miss Marvel items as well. Excited to watch that. I really like some of these shirts. Like, I'm really a fan of that Spirit jersey, but I don't need to buy an $80 Spirit jersey when I live in Florida. Onto the Star Wars section. I exclusively came because I wanted to show off the new collection that is a throwback to the old Keener action figures. I think this is very fun. If you've watched that documentary on Netflix about these action figures, it's very interesting and about how it was like a whole thing with who was going to make them, and one brand turned it down and was like, no, that's not going to make us any money, but obviously it made millions and millions of dollars, so I bet they feel dumb. But these were huge collectibles back in the day, and they have made a whole collection based on the toys, which I think is actually a very fun concept. And my diehard Star Wars fans, I feel like y'all are loving this. General World of Disney B-roll for you, Chris. I hope you're enjoying this song I'm singing just for you. Another collection worth looking at, you've got the Iridescent Shimmer collection. This is part of the 50th. They've continued to roll out new merch for the 50th, like this gold and navy collection. I love these ears, I have those. This new Starbucks water bottle just dropped as well. That's fun. But there's a lot in this collection, and I like this color scheme. So you've got like shirts, Spirit jerseys, hats. So when they said the 50th merchandise was going to keep coming, they were not kidding. Here's my other favorite part of these stores, the Pixar section. So you've got all kinds of stuff from all your Pixar classics, including this mug I've not seen or not noticed in the parks. That is so cute. 20th anniversary of Monsters, Inc. That is adorable. Do I need these slippers from Turning Red? Oh my gosh, these are fantastic slippers. They shockingly don't have that much Toy Story stuff, but I feel like Lightyear is just around the corner and we're going to get so much Buzz merchandise. I've already spent so much money on Buzz merchandise from other stores like Target. But I do like this is this a kid-sized Pizza Planet shirt? I can rock an XL, kids. That's a very cute Pizza Planet shirt. That would bring my Pizza Planet shirt total up to 5, which feels like too many. Last collection I'm going to show off before scooting on is this tie-dye collection. I am a sucker for tie-dye, and Disney's been doing a lot of it recently. I already have this hat. I bought the Disneyland version of this shirt, and I'm considering buying the Disney World one too because I like it so much, which is ridiculous because the only thing different is what park it says down there. But they have it in a kid's hoodie, a baby outfit. That's called a onesie, I'm pretty sure. What do I know? An adult hoodie. Well, now, hang on a second, because this is a slightly different version of it, where the shirt's blue, but Mickey's wearing the tie-dye. Do I need that? You know what, I'm not going to buy anything yet, because I am going to many more stores, and I feel like I'll spend money somewhere else. I gotta mull these things over, you know, can't buy the first thing you like. Considering I know I have to come back to the marketplace to make my Lego in a bit, I'm gonna head back to Town Center. Disney Springs is divided into 4 neighborhoods. It's themed off the idea that there was a natural spring and a town was built up around it. So there's the West Side, Town Center, the Marketplace, and the Landing. Those are the 4 neighborhoods. We were just in the Marketplace. That's kind of the last remaining part of old downtown Disney in its glory days. That's where World of Disney, Rainforest Cafe, all the stores we were just around, that's the Marketplace. Town Center is here where you've got these different white shades and kind of some more of your designer stores. The Landing is where we were this morning. Gideon's, Jock Lindsay's, the Boathouse, that area. And then the West Side is M&M, Cirque Du Soleil, Salt and Straw. We'll be down there later. For our next feeding, we're headed to one of my favorite places to eat in all of Walt Disney World. That's Chef Art Smith's Homecoming right here in the middle of Disney Springs. This is Southern cuisine. You are talking biscuits, gravy, fried chicken, shrimp, and grits. It is absolutely fabulous. One of the most popular places to eat in all of Walt Disney World. And I'm walking up to it without a reservation because I'm going to use one of my favorite hacks. One of my favorite hacks, I've actually done a video solely on just this hack, is eating at the bar. And there's availability right now. Bar seating at restaurants like Homecoming is first come, first served. You can order the full menu. You can order just drinks. Obviously, if you are a big party or it's a really busy day, this might not be as easy of a hack, but when you're a small party, works pretty well. It's peak lunchtime and I'm about to sit without waiting. Taking a look at the Homecoming menu, I'm not kidding you when I say this. What I just ordered is one of my top 5 favorite foods in all of Disney World, and the first time I ate them I cried. They were so good. You've got incredible starters here. The fried green tomatoes are amazing. They're known for their deviled eggs, the thigh high chicken biscuits. You have sandwiches. The fried chicken sandwich, they're known for their fried chicken here. It's Chef Art Smith, who's a James Beard award-winning chef. He was Oprah's personal chef for over a decade. He is the head chef here, and his fried chicken is the signature. So you've got a sandwich, you can do a plate of it. You've got fried chicken and donuts, shrimp and grits. They've got other southern favorites here, country fried steak. Their sides are incredible. We're talking Chef Art Smith's signature drop biscuits, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. And then, of course, they've got incredible cocktails here as well. They're known for their moonshine cocktails on tap, which they have a variety of. You can do them in a refillable squeeze cup that you can bring back time and time again and refill it for a good price. Craft cocktails, they've got moonshine flights. Hello and welcome to Molly's Happy Place. These are, again, one of my favorite foods in all of Walt Disney World. I try and order different things when I come in here so I can try more of the menu, but I simply can't. It's perfect day. We have to get the thigh high chicken biscuits. These are the famous cheddar drop biscuits with some of his famous fried chicken, house-made bread and butter pickle chips, hot honey on top. You get 3 of them. They're a starter, but they can be a great meal or a great shareable. And then for my cocktail, again, they're known for their moonshine, but you know me, I am a bourbon, old-fashioned kind of gal, so this is their old-fashioned elder. I've not actually tried it, so I'm excited. It's Mitcher's Bourbon, St. Germain Elderflower, a dash of bitters. It's got an orange peel and a cherry. They said it's really refreshing and delish, and as the official old-fashioned connoisseur of Walt Disney World, as I've titled myself, I feel it's my obligation to try it. Cheers! Of course it's amazing. Chef Art, you genius, you. Incredible old-fashioned, very light, very refreshing. Still definitely tastes like bourbon. And it's, I want to say sweet, but not too sweet. It's sweeter than some old-fashions I've had at Disney. Like it's sweeter than the one at Jock Lindsay's, sweeter than the one at the Enchanted Rose, but it's not too sweet. It actually is perfect for middle of the day, hot day, like today. That drinks really nicely. You can taste the bourbon. You can taste that little lightness from the elderflower. You can taste the orange. That is nice. I literally could barely sleep last night knowing I got to come eat these. I haven't had them in a while. They are so good. I want to scream. This fried chicken is the best fried chicken in the world. It won the fried chicken throwdown we did. Shocking to no one. You got that nice crunch from the pickle, a little bit of sweetness, but then you got a little bit of spice from the honey. There's also jalapenos and cheddar in these biscuits. They're literally a perfect food. OG fans, they remember that I ate these in my very first video I ever did, and I've loved them ever since. So, yeah, this is a good stuff. Oh, I just always have the best time at homecoming. That drink was phenomenal. Those biscuits are top tier, next level, elite. And the service is always great. It's just a lovely restaurant, and I cannot recommend it enough. Whew, getting full. We can't get too full because we got other food stops to make. But for now, let's hit a few more shops, shall we? Walking to our next shopping destination. Want to highlight Sprinkles, the cupcake spot. Also Frontera Cocina right here by James Beard award-winning chef Rick Bayless. Very good Mexican food and cocktails. I've eaten at all these places in other videos. You can check the Disney Springs dessert throwdown for Sprinkles. You can check the taco throwdown for Frontera Cocina. But we have put together a list of my favorite places to eat in Disney Springs, some of the best of the best, and suggestions on what to get there. And if you head to this website, sign up for our free newsletter, we will send that list over to you so you can decide what's your must-eat at Disney Springs. The next shop we're gonna pop into is one of my favorites. It's a very unique store. It's called Uniqlo. It's a Japanese department store. They sell great basics, great pieces here, and great Disney shirts that I love because they're usually pretty well priced and a little more unique and a little different from some of the other ones you might see around the parks. So let's go check out what they have. I've been distracted though. I'm not gonna go shopping for regular clothes in a video about Disney. Like, look how cute these jean shorts are. And they've got crops for like 14, tanks, comfy shorts. Look how cute those are. And they even have little Mickey on, or little Minnies on them. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Poll, do people go regular person shopping in Disney World, or are you exclusively looking for Disney things? I assume people just want to see Disney things, which is why I'm headed over to the Disney section to show you what they have. But I don't know if people go shopping for like not Disney souvenirs while in Disney World, besides maybe locals. Typically Uniqlo has a couple of different Disney collections. They do Marvel collections as well, Star Wars, but the first one they have right here is Mickey and Friends art by artist Stephen Harrington, not to be confused by Steve Harrington from Stranger Things. Trust me, I wish. But they have some really cute Mickey and Friends designs. I really like this one with the little Mickey and Friends accessories. We've got little Mickey right here. I love their designs, and it says Mickey on the back. I love a lot of these designs because they're simple, but they're cool and they're unique. The next collection they have, and the one that I feel like I'm gonna buy something from, is the Disney Furry Friends collection. So it's all these cute classic puppers and kittens and little animal creatures of Disney. And this is what I mean by they make much, like, they're unique, they're cute. One of the greatest love stories ever told with Lady and the Tramp. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. But also this one with the Dalmatians is so cute. But also this one with Thumper is so cute. Which one do I buy? Okay, I think I'm gonna get this one because Lady and the Tramp is very underrated, and it's inspired by Walt giving his wife Lillian a puppy at Christmas. So I feel like that's a good choice. Also, as a pro tip, if you come to the ends of these aisles, you can find stuff on sale. So this is the series they just got done with, and they're on sale for $9. So there's this cute Snow White one, or this cute Bambi sweatshirt for $14. So always come back here to see if you can snag something on sale. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Look at this Winnie the Pooh one. It's like the graphics from the Winnie the Pooh books. That one's cute too. So is this Dumbo one. Do you see what I mean? They have cute stuff in here. Something fun you can do is design your own t-shirt to be printed. They're advertising that on the wall. You can also do canvas totes, but look at some of the designs that you can print. They're old school posters. I love that Peter Pan one, Alice in Wonderland, Pinocchio, and then Mickey, Donald, Bambi. You can print that on a shirt, customize it right here. I've also just found the Marvel section. So did I choose too soon with the Lady and the Tramp shirt? Because look at this Rocket and Groot one, and this Spider-Man one, and this Iron Man one, and this Cap one. Shirt purchase. I went for the Lady and the Tramp one since I don't have a Lady and the Tramp shirt. Maybe I do. I have a Tony shirt, that's different. But I have several Marvel shirts. Goodbye, jean shorts, I'll be back for you. Anyway, Uniqlo, a really cool shop. Something different, something unique, and something cheaper than a Disney shirt. I'm thinking it's time for a coffee pick-me-up. We have had some heavy food. We've done some shopping. I don't want to go too far from the marketplace because I'm still waiting to go back and get my Lego. So we're gonna get one of my favorite things in all of Walt Disney World, a Joffrey's coffee. But this is actually the elite version of the Joffrey's coffee. It's the brick and mortar Joffrey's spot, and they have a special treat here that I'm obsessed with. Here at the Joffrey's store, you can find all the bagged coffee that is signature to different places at Disney property. You've got the Riviera blend, the Kona blend, the California Grill blend. I love this. I think this is such a fun souvenir. If you're a coffee drinker like me, now what I will say, saying it quietly, all these summer blends, the seasonal blends, $12.99 and $18.99, depending on which blend it is. $20.99, I'm sorry, the most expensive one is the Alani one. These ones you can get at Marshall's, you can get them at Home Goods. Go look there for like $6. I buy, every time I go, I look for the Joffrey's seasonal blends, and I usually find them. So don't buy those here, but buy these here. And certainly get some latte art while you're here. So they sell all your favorite Joffreys here. They sell my Shaky Jamaica, cold brews, lattes. You can customize a lot of things. They have a lot of specialty coffees as well. They sell those big, incredible donuts that people like. But for 50 cents, you can add latte art on top of anything that has foam. So that is like a latte or cappuccino as well as a nitro cold brew. And there are a few preset ones. There's a couple Disney licensed ones, Mickey, Minnie characters like that, but you can also upload your own picture as long as there's nothing copywritten in it. So to do that, you download the Ripples app, or they do have a tablet in the store if you don't want to download it. Select Joffrey's. And here are some of the ones that you can automatically pick from. Classic characters, a 50th one, different seasonal ones. If you click the little sunshine, it might bring some other ones up. But you can also make your own. So I'm going to allow it to access my photos. I just downloaded some clip art of something I wanted to print. Yes, my camera roll is a lot of selfies of me. It's for thumbnails. Don't judge me. So I got it. So I have found this little picture of a shark, and I'm going to print it on my latte. There's a few different colors choices, and it tells you which ones are the best. So I think that one looks the best, right? So we're going to do next. Confirm. And I have sent it to the Ripple Maker, so now when I order, I can print my shark on my drink. Look at my little shark! He's so cute! Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I opted to go with the Nitro Cold Brew because it's hot outside and I wanted an iced coffee. But again, you can do this on a latte or cappuccino, and it's only 50 cents. And you can find free clip art of like anything in the world on Google. Just save it to your phone. Or, again, they've got these pre-programmed Disney characters. As long as it's not a licensed thing, like I couldn't even take a selfie with my ears on technically, they can print it though. He's so cute, I don't even put my straw in him or drink him, but I also want coffee. Boop. Now he's like a unicorn. Joffrey's Nitro Cold Brew is so good. I prefer my Shaky Jamaica, obviously, but it is very good cold brew. Joffrey's on my coffee throwdown. And this is just so fun. 50 cents to add a little magic to your coffee. Got my text from the Lego store. Perfect timing. So I'm headed back in there. Again, you get to go back through the exit. And the lines are a lot longer now. So I'm glad of that. And I'm excited to make little Lego Molly. Also, let's admire more Legos. That's Space Brienne of Tarth, I believe that's her name. Then you've got Red Stormtrooper, Angry Not Vader, and Chewie. First things first, I bought this little box. I checked in with the cast members of the Make Your Own. I bought this little box. It was about $12 after my annual pass discount, and now it's time to make little Lego Molly. Okay, so now I get to customize my Lego. The only thing that you really get to like customize is the torso. You can do the front and the back. You're gonna fully customize your shirt. Then you select a hairstyle, a face, a bottom, and one other accessory. Write down which number you'd like, and a cast member will get the corresponding pieces for you to create your own little mini you. Some people might remember I did this many years ago. Another early video, and I put a Mickey on it, and I was very into my Mickey mini Molly, and I still have that one. So I think now we need to make a Harry Potter mini Molly, don't you? Have each of my loves, Disney and Universal, represented. Here's the thing, I wanted this to be about Slytherin, and I'm seeing this snake but I'm also seeing this shark. I think it can be about both things. Maybe I'll put the snake on the front and the shark on the back. Yeah, I think the shark on the back is nice. So it's gonna look like that. It's like the shark is swimming in a green ocean. Does this make sense? No. Sharks can't swim in green oceans. The ocean's not green. But you know what? For this it is. It's like a land shark. So here's the back. It's the shark swimming in the ocean. And here's the front. My sweet Argyle vest. It's gonna say my name across the front on the little brick right there. Let's see, there's the back again. I feel like I should type something up here. Slytherin in the front, Jaws in the back. I think this definitely cements who I am. There it is, a piece of art. Once you click the print button, you are done. You can't make any edits, so now I need to pick out the rest of my body. Here she is, tiny Lego Molly. They didn't have mini ears, obviously, but I picked the blonde ponytail hat because I do love a hat. The back, they print Lego Disney Springs. For my accessory, I picked the pet snake, and she's so cute. Can you see the resemblance? Anyway, this is super fun. If you want to do this, I recommend getting here early. The wait is now over 4 hours to get called back to do this. So I recommend coming early, getting your name on the list. This is really, really fun. It's cute. I know $11, $12 for an individual Lego is very expensive, but it's a fun activity. It's something you can't do most places. When I did this the first time, this was the only one of these machines in the US. There are a few now. There's one at the Mall of America, there's one in California, there's one in New York, but it's something you can't do most places, and $11, $12 is relatively inexpensive for a souvenir overall. So come make your little Lego. Loved grabbing my little Lego Molly, but now it's time for a little quick stop at the Photopass Center here before we move on to another area of Disney Springs. They have the Photopass Portrait Studio here. This is also where you can come if you need some help with Photopass, have any questions. But if you've purchased Photopass, if you've purchased Memory Maker, you can actually get some very fun photos here. We love it. They've got a portrait studio that reminds me of Olin Mills when I was younger, or they get really fun backgrounds like these. So if you have Memory Maker or Photopass with your annual pass, stop in and get some photos because they're really fun. I think we've spent enough time in the marketplace. Let's venture back towards the landing. It's been like a minute since we've had something to eat. So I think we're gonna do another feeding at one of my favorite lounges in Walt Disney World that's here at Disney Springs. We're back at the landing, right across from Gideon's where we started, heading into Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. This is that Indiana Jones themed lounge here on the water. They've got some really great cocktails, some great eats. One of my favorite spots in all of Disney World. Here it is. One of my other favorite foods. This is just a tour of my dining preferences, my faves around Disney Springs. That's all this video is, but these are some of the best. So they have a great menu here at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, but my all-time favorite appetizer is the Air Pirates Cargo Loaded Pretzel. It is a charcuterie board shoved into a giant pretzel with beer, cheese, and mustard. What's not to love? So you've got your cheeses, your meats, some house-made pickles. Yum, yum, yum with the giant pretzel. I'm obsessed. I'm also trying a new cocktail this time. I love their old fashioned, but considering I already showed an old fashioned today, I thought I would try the Air Pirates Mule. So this is Knob Creek Disney Select Single Barrel Reserve Bourbon. It's bourbon made for Jock Lindsay's, so that's pretty fun. And then it's got fresh lime juice and ginger beer, so it's basically like a Kentucky Mule. Cheers. Ooh, that is nice. I love a beer, ginger beer drink because it's very refreshing. It feels very fun. It's not sweet at all. You can definitely taste that nice bourbon in there. That's a really great cocktail for a busy, hot day like today. If you're a bourbon drinker, it's definitely not as strong as the old-fashioned, but you can still taste that really good bourbon. So this is like a choose your own adventure tale, so I love to get a little of the prosciutto. Get a dip in a little of the cheese. Get a little pickle. I love it. I love that this is like a choose your own adventure tale. It's obviously very shareable, or it could be a meal if you're like me. They also have some great tacos on the menu. They've got queso. They've got you can get a pretzel without all this stuff in there. They actually do happy hour here from noon to 3 Monday to Friday, where some of the drinks and some of the apps are on special. Sharing some of my favorite Easter eggs. If you look up on top of this shelf, you'll see that gold idol right there. That's the gold idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark that Indiana Jones tries to get. Behind the bar, up on this shelf right here, you will see voodoo dolls of Indy and Short Round and I find this character so annoying. I can't remember her name. That's how annoyed I am by her. Kate. Is that her real name? Kate Capshaw. That's her real name. I don't remember her character's name because she annoyed me. Also, right here on this bottom shelf, you have Indy's dad's lucky lighter. There's the man himself, Jock Lindsay. If you don't remember who that is in the story, remember the very beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Jock, start the plane, Jock. It's Indy's pilot, Jock. And you might remember Jock had a pet snake named Reggie. And if you look up there, you can see Reggie's cage and some reptile chow. But it looks like Reggie's broken out, which is not good news. Scooting over to the Lost and Found. If you look down in the jewelry bin, you'll see that medallion that gets seared onto the Nazi's hand when Marion becomes his partner after they have a shootout in the bar. And the last one I'll point out are these stamps right here on the inside. Those are a nod to 2 Star Wars characters, so different Lucasfilm franchise. The first one is a nod to R2-D2, and then the other one is to DJ Rex, the original pilot on Star Tours, and now the DJ over at Oga's Cantina. There's a few other really fun Easter eggs in the restaurant and outside on the patio. I've written a post on it on AllEars you can check out, but I love that. One of my favorite lounges, great food, great drinks, great theming, but now it's off to do more fun things. I thought about doing the aerophile today, but it's actually really windy, so I think it's grounded right now for weather. But that's the big balloon you can go in and get a really cool view 400 feet up of Walt Disney World. But we've got some other things we can do. Making it to the west side. Gonna pop into a few of the shops here and hopefully check out something I have yet to do. Gonna pop into Disney Style here. This is one of my favorite stores in Springs because it's like a trendier shop where they do lots of ears, loungeflies, cute shirts. So I love checking in here for what the newest fashions are. They've been doing really fun princess collabs. Like look at this Jasmine jogger set. Isn't that fun? Also, this Princess Tiana one's very fun. Ooh, I actually love this tank. Big fan of that with Walt Disney World down the back. Is this a slightly different version? Look at that one. This is a store I come in often when I'm here by myself just to see what the new stuff is. So if you're looking for trendier pieces, again, this is a good spot. They don't always have the brand newest stuff here. That's usually at World of Disney, but they usually guaranteed to have some good loungeflies or ears or tees. Working our way on the far side of the west side. Here's where you have things like the very underrated Jaleo by Jose Andres. Definitely check out that review video. It's a great restaurant, very underrated, perfect for date night. You've got the M&M store, which I've been to in a video and made M&Ms with my dog's face on them. You've got CityWorks, which is it's a chain, but it's if you're a beer drinker, you may want to pop in. They've got dozens and dozens of beer on tap. They also have a new crab dip that is out of this world. House of Blues is down here, and Cirque Du Soleil. Drawn to life, the new Cirque Du Soleil. I saw it opening night. It's beautiful. And it really ties in Disney, which is nice. I don't know if young kids would love it, but older kids or a date night, it's really, really nice. But you know what? We're gonna do something a little weird, a little special. We're going to space. Star Wars Tales from Galaxy's Edge is a collab with Lucasfilm. So it's in the space that the NBA experience was before. If you look closely, you can see the bones of it. And basically it's a free 8 to 10 minute VR experience. You can come whenever you'd like. They don't do reservations, they do walk-ins, or sometimes they do a virtual queue if it's getting busy, and you can scan the QR code outside and they'll sign up for a reservation at a specific time, but again, day of only. And again, it's absolutely free. So you come, somebody walks you through the tech, they can walk you through the adventure, you play a little bit inside of Galaxy's Edge, you're in a cantina that's very similar to Oga's. It's very cool, and again, something free and fun to do, something different. It's only running through towards the end of July right now, and not sure what's going to replace this afterwards, but if you're around, if you're at Disney Springs, I think especially gamers in the fam will think this is pretty cool. Might as well come check it out.
Yes, right? And you just tell me if you position it on your face so that it's clear.
Okay.
And I will tighten this little Velcro area here. So you're going to, as you see the cantina, you are actually going to move your joysticks forward to teleport in. And take a look around. You'll hear Caesar Slack. He is having a conversation with the court. And pretty soon he'll come through the door. You can go up to the bar. You see that pink drink?
Oh, there he is.
Right? And you can grab hold of that pink drink, and you remember to hold your button down and put it to your face.
Oh, I can get it.
Yeah, teleport more over.
Is that a Ronto crab?
And grab hold of it. Did you eat it?
I ate it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you dropped it or not. The base of those drumsticks, the bottom part. Yeah, middle fingers, and then just start playing. Very cool, right? Protect you. They're gonna let you know like when the enemy is close, which is at Guavi and Devin. Grab the other ball, throw that up in the air. Awesome, awesome.
Also, I filled out a survey and I got this free water bottle, so look at that. We've had a pretty fabulous day here at Disney Springs, eating some of my favorite things, popped into my favorite shops, and I think there's time for one last sweet treat at the newest place to grab a sweet treat, Salt and Straw. Salt and Straw opened just a few weeks ago. It's a cult favorite small shop that serves up gourmet ice cream. They do spectacular flavors of the month, but they also have classics that are around all the time. You can try any flavors you'd like, and they have classic flavors like chocolate gooey brownie and cinnamon snickerdoodle, but then also unique flavors like honey lavender and salty donut, guava, and cheese. Also, the best part of coming in here is you can try as many flavors as you want. Whoa, that's so good. I'm trying a few of their monthly flavors. I tried the saffron and honey, and now I'm trying the hibiscus and coconut. But I think I'm going to end up with one of the classic flavors. Trying one more. It's another vegan flavor. The last one I got was vegan. This one's coconut cream pie with lemon. Thank you. Whoa. I went with the kids cone, which I think is a great option. It's a little small guy right there, a little single scoop. And a kids cone, this is the cinnamon snickerdoodle. It's actually got big chunks of soft snickerdoodle cookies in there and cinnamon, and it's fabulous. So I'm excited to dig into this. Oh, it's so good. You have to like snickerdoodle cookies, which I do. It's sweet, obviously, because it's ice cream, but because it's cinnamon, it's not like sickly sweet. But what's so great about Salt and Straw, I did a whole review there when they opened. You can go check that out to see a view review. Lots and lots of flavors. All of their stuff is made without any artificial flavors. They make a lot of the stuff in-house. They get the best people to make the ingredients. Like for the caramel sea salt, they found a saltier, forget its name, to find the best salt in the world. They partner with really great brands like Panther Coffee and the Salty Donut to do collabs. Their stuff is awesome. It's the best ice cream. It's like this, the ice cream in France and Epcot and Florian Fortescue's at Universal. Best ice cream ever. I hope you had fun following along on my day at Disney Springs today. I had a really lovely day, and if you need a relaxing day that's not at a park, I really think a day at Disney Springs, or at least an evening or morning at Disney Springs, is a great choice. There's tons to eat and drink. Some of the best food in Disney World is here. There's tons of great shopping, and there's cool experiences like the build your own Lego and that VR experience. There's so many good things to eat here. I couldn't possibly have eaten all my favorites. I also really like the coffee over at Everglazed. I love Haleo. I love Wine Bar George. I love that shrimp and that beer at the Boathouse. There's so many good places here. Polite Pig. Oh my God, the list is endless of all the good food here. So let me know what your favorite thing to eat at Disney Springs is down in the comments. What other videos do you want to see? In the meantime, friends, it's been magical. Now go watch my review of Salt and Straw.